This week, or perhaps over the next month or so, I'll be working on a rental property that's kind of important to me. Background story on this house. About 20 something years ago, my dad bought this house from my grandma. And my grandma lived in it for about 15 years or so. I'm using these years very loosely. I don't know for sure. And so then my grandma passed away, and so my dad decided, hey, we could always use more money. Money's not bad. You can always use more money. So he had this bright idea, okay? This boom, this pow, this boom. You ready? He said, let's rent it. The house was already in good condition. We didn't have to do a lot to it. Clean it, wipe the walls, mud some holes. We're good. Now, the people rented it out 6 or 7 years. Good money. Make a lot of money off houses. I love houses. Everyone needs a house. There's no reason why we don't have people without houses. Anywho, they moved out. They kept the place pretty good. They're an older couple. Had a good time with them. Lovely people. But now I'm back in here sprucing things up again. Now I can't give you a walkthrough right now because it's charging as I'm talking, but I'm telling you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you what I did after I've done it. And there we go. Now, I haven't vlogged in a while, and I think I told you why at the beginning, but I can't remember. So I'm going to say it again. If you don't like it, you can skip forward. I do vlog. I try to do it weekly. Obviously, I haven't been very successful over the last few months. I do vlog, and then I get to the recording stage, and I start recording, and then I don't like it. Like, it's not like, oh, I don't like it. It's like, oh, I don't want anyone to see this. This is terrible. And then I scrap it. Also, by doing that, I filled up all the storage on my computer, and I have to go buy an external hard drive. Anywho, what I'm doing and that's why I haven't been consistently uploading, which is something I need to do because I want this channel to go somewhere. Instead, I'm just not doing anything on it, and it's really pissing me off. So, I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I have a list I left out in my truck. The list is a lot of things. Yesterday, there's a dining room right there, okay? Dining room, huge dining room, good sized dining room. Yesterday what I did was I cleaned the walls, I went over with mud, and I filled up all the little holes, and I showed you guys how to fill those little holes because they're so tiny that you don't need a blade for it. You just put some putty on your thumb, fill it over, and this is the putty that I have with me, I'm using. Ta-da! So if you want to do it, you can do it. Now, the thing about mudding is you gotta be consistent. Start with one wall, end with that wall, start with one wall, end with, make sure you get all of it till that room is done. Now the thing about this mud, or spackle, whatever you want to call it, is that, it dries pretty quickly. So once you mud it, go back over with something wet, like a wet sponge, because I don't have any cloths currently. Wipe it down, all the excess stuff, you're done, move to the next room. Now because these holes are so small, I don't have to repaint that room, which is good. That saves money and time. I don't have to repaint it. Awesome. Now I'm going to do the living room today. The living room is also a nice room that needs a little bit more work. I also wiped down and cleaned the windows, and I took notes of which windows need to be replaced. We do have old-fashioned wooden windows because it's an old-fashioned house. I don't know the exact year it was built, but I'm going to say early 1900s. Final answer, early 1900s. Oh my gosh! So, it's warm in here. I've got no windows open. Let's work. Or let's watch me work. One of the awesome things about being here for so long is that people recognize you or your family. And as I was unloading all my tools into the house, I was actually stopped by two people and asked me what I was doing. They asked me if I was selling the house, am I blowing it up, what's going on? And I said no, the house will be down for about a month-ish. Deadlines move all the time. And, you know, it'll be up soon. Struck a conversation with this, pretty sure she was a girl. I'm gonna go with she was a female. I'm not sure if that's respectful or disrespectful to ask those questions, so I'm assuming she was a girl. Anyway, she or he or it was very nice. And boom, before the house is even done, it's practically already rented by 2 people if they pass the tests, the background testing thing. Anyway, I just thought that was really cool. People see you, I don't know, that was really cool. Doesn't happen too often, but it happens from time to time. Anyway, work. Now, the thing with these old houses is that the ceilings are really high up. For example, I'm 6.5 feet tall. These bulbs are a good 10.5 feet up here, okay? Can't really just reach them like it's nothing. That's better. Okay. Now, when it comes to, now I've already kind of cleaned, wiped down the living room. There's several ways you can do it. The easy way right now, because most of this is just cobwebs. We already have the house sprayed for, you know, insects and spiders and stuff. Even though I've killed in total about the last few trips, probably 150 spiders, not even lying. But because these are just mostly webs and there's not like a lot of stains on the wall that you have to paint over or try and clean, you just take a towel and you wipe the wall. Taught him a lesson. And so, I mean, it's easy, kinda. You need a ladder because the walls are so high, and you just wipe down. Now, if you come across a stain that's really hard to get off, like say some of these nicks right here, can you see that? Some of these nicks. Now, or scratches, whatever. Now, if I had a hard time getting those off, there's a chemical that I like to use. It's a homemade chemical thing. Normally I've got a spray bottle with me, or not a spray bottle, but a pump. You know what I mean? A gallon of vinegar and a few cups of baking soda and like a lot of water. So I forgot. Yeah, something like that. And you spray it on your walls and it's really good. Like, it's really good. I did have to clean out a house over last summer and clean it down. It was a duplex that we turned into just a single home. So it had 2 everything, 2 kitchens, 4-car garage. Now this is going to be kind of difficult to show, but about that mud in the holes, like this is what you do. Here's a bucket of mud or spackle, whatever, and let's find some holes. Now you see these. Here I am 9 months later trying to edit what I shot, 9 months ago. Anyway, in the house, we've made a lot of progress on it since then. I have another vlog for that, but I lost a lot of footage here, and so basically I was just showing you guys how to mud or spackle a wall. We actually ended up going over and repainting a lot of the rooms in that house. Not a lot of the rooms, 3 rooms, 1, 2, 3, 4 walls in total, 5 walls in total. So sorry for the abrupt ending, but hope you guys learned something. This is some old footage. I'm glad I could finally get it up there. Finally bought that hard drive and everything, and I got some extra time on my hands. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.